following is a presentation of Radio Plus Sports and Jeff's live streams.
4th down and 10 for the Spartans. Here comes the blitz off of the corner, and they get there, and it's going to be turned over on downs.
Radio Plus Sports, a Wisconsin Broadcasters Association first place winner for best digital production in the state.
Delmacher rolling out to the left, flips the hips over the middle. He's got him! Brody Highland to the end zone! His second touchdown of the day!
In-depth interviews with coaches and players, sideline reports, expert analysis, and top-notch production.
Takes a snap, gives to Schomburg. Schomburg, hole, right side! Sideline, touchdown!
Radio Plus Sports, a Wisconsin Broadcasters Association multiple-year first-place winner for best play-by-play in the state.
Armson back with a lone back, a man in motion, that's number 5, fakes the handoff, spins around, he's back in the packet, throws deep, he's got a man up top, and he catches it! He's still on his feet, number 18 going the 10, the 5, touchdown Oaks!
Our sponsors include
Hoekstra's Greenhouse, Katie's Log Cabin, Generations Lanes, and Angling Only, PT Tire and Service,
Pino Construction, Verhaeg's Furniture, Schaefer Auto,
AirTech, Coal Oil and Propane, Witt Services, Pioneer Keg,
Lidkey Lumber, Hoffs of Brownsville, Municipal Well and Pump,
All Face Heating Cooling Geo, Back in Action, Brock Fleischer, Homestead Realty,
Ergo Bank Lomira, Maxwell Plumbing, Metalcraft of Mayville,
Michaels Corporation, Quest Interiors, Schroffnagel Implement, Skyline Roofing,
Surefire Heating and Cooling, Westfall Printing and Graphics, Bristol Morgan Bank, Marshview Veterinary Clinic, Leroy Meats, Mayville Savings Bank, Bernard Plumbing, Keller Buildings.
Let's go live to the Radio Plus Sports broadcast booth with Jeff's live stream, providing game day coverage.
Ladies and gentlemen, basketball fans, welcome into the Lions Den here in Lomira, Wisconsin for this Flyweight Conference matchup between the visiting Ledgers from St. Mary Springs Academy out of Fond du Lac and the home team, Lomira Lions. I'm Makai Ackerman. Joining me up in the booth tonight is Gage. Gage, how are you?
I'm great, man. Thanks for letting me rock alongside you for this one. This one is bound to be a good one. The ranked Lomira Lions, undefeated in conference, take on the St. Mary Springs Ledgers, 2-1 in conference. Should be a good ball game.
Yeah, for sure. I believe the Ledgers are 2-3 on the season as a whole, and like you said, Lions undefeated. And when we get in flyweight conference matchups like this one, you really can't predict anything. It's always a bloodbath, this conference is, so should be a fun one tonight. We will step aside, run a few ads, and when we come back, we'll talk about some of the stats for the visiting Ledgers first.
Rigorous attention to detail. A Bryant Evolution heating system is so well designed, it's as much of a joy to install as it is to use.
Good to go.
For the dealer nearest you, visit Bryant.com.
AirTech Heating, doing whatever it takes.
Angling Only Guide Service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
Happy fall, y'all. Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Fall is a time for a whole home duct and dryer vent clean. Here's what I mean. Things off kilter, might need a new furnace cleaning and a filter. Dust and dander? We'll take a gander. We are your home for the Coleman Equipment brand. Call 920-763-2301 or log on to allphasecomforts.com, providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Hey, it's Bucky. Give us a call, and we'll clean your ducky.
Dedication, training, giving 100%. Back in Action proudly supports high school athletes on and off the field. From physical and occupational therapy, pre- and post-orthopedic surgery, to work and sports injuries. The staff at Back in Action is trained and dedicated to you and your recovery. Your personal care plan starts with a visit to Back in Action in Fond du Lac, Kewaskum, Mayville, and New Holstein. Back in Action. getting you back in the game. Backinactionrehab.com.
At Bernhardt Plumbing, true craftsmen are who we are. Providing customer satisfaction is what we do.
For new construction or remodeling projects, we cover the full spectrum of plumbing design, installation, and code compliance. Bernhardt Plumbing does it right down to the smallest detail.
Our experience with Bernhardt Plumbing has been absolutely fabulous. They are reliable, dependable, trustworthy, and professional.
Since 1954, a legacy of service, quality, and customer satisfaction.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Welcome back to the pregame show here on Radio Plus in cooperation with Jeff's live streams. Just about 10 minutes until we get tip-off here for this flyweight conference matchup. First, let's look at some of the stats first from the Ledgers of St. Mary Springs Academy. Gage, take it away.
Yeah, absolutely. It starts with Ben Baker, a huge threat tonight. A 20-point scorer per game, 5.2 rebounds, 4.8 assists. 40.8 from the field, 76.5 from the charity stripe, and 39% from the three. This guy's a 5'8 junior. Could be pretty exciting for him. Up next, I would say, is Joey Kuhn, a 6-foot guard. 8.4 points a game, 29% from the field, 58% from the charity stripe, 20% from beyond the arc, 4 rebounds, 3.4 assists. And Mackay, a lot of these guys, tallying a lot of rebounds. 4.2 rebounds, 5.2, 5.2, 4.0, 5.6 rebounds. These guys like to get down there.
Yeah, for sure. And rebounds are such a huge part of the Springs identity. And it really helps out because when you're on the boards, both offensively and defensively, it allows for those second chance shots, right? You can put up more shots, and inevitably the law of averages says one of those has got to fall. It's exactly what the Springs have been able to do all season. So really a big part of their offense, especially, has been the rebounding.
Yeah, absolutely. Anybody you're looking at tonight?
Overall for the Springs, just a bunch of good players, a lot of solid role players like you talked about. It should be interesting as far as how they go and how they get their minutes within. The Springs, we've talked about, is kind of like a team by committee. They have a ton of different players, play a ton of different minutes, and obviously they have a couple of different stars who are going to score throughout the game. You know that, but besides that, it's kind of just a toss-up,
Yeah, I totally agree with that.
All right, we will step aside, run a few more ads, and when we come back, we'll talk about the home team, Lomira Lions.
Fleischer here with Homestead Realty. I know that buying and selling a home can be stressful. I'm here to help. Are you ready to sell? I have buyers waiting for a home just like yours. Are you looking to buy? I can sell any home that's on the market, and I'm here to get you pre-approved to purchase, along with finding the best loan and lender for your situation. I'll even go as far as arranging movers. For an easier real estate transaction, give me a call. Brock Fleischer, 920-960-0555.
Coal Oil and Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
When you're not watching games on Radio Plus or Jeff's live streams, find the latest scores and top performers from the Flyway Conference by following Flyway Focus on Facebook, Instagram, and X, and stay up to date with the latest conference news every morning with the Flyway Focus Sports Report on YouTube or Spotify.
Welcome to Hoff's Quality Meats and Catering, where every cut starts with tradition and cares for your family. Step inside to a display case filled with fresh, marbled beef and pork, farm-fresh chicken, and vibrant sausages. We are more than a meat market. Check out our catering menu, takeout menus, and even our fish fry. From family dinners to weeknight staples, Hoff's offers friendly service and local artistry you can taste. Visit Hoff's today for quality cuts and weekly specials that make every meal a little more delicious. Or call 920-583-3734 to order from our menu.
We are hooked. Welcome back to the pregame show, brought to you by all of our lovely sponsors out there. We really want to thank all of them because without their support, without their generosity, we wouldn't be able to do what we do, and we love bringing these broadcasts to you guys. So make sure you watch those ads. Take time out of your day to really thank our sponsors. We wouldn't be able to do it without them. We're so thankful for all of them. Hopping back in the Lions Den here, about 5 minutes away from the national anthem and tip-off. Want to bring it to the Lomira Lions side of things. Go through some of their stats. Gage, why don't you take it away?
Yeah, last one was at Campbell Sport, a 56-54 W. Stagger clocked 15, Kell clocked 13, and Bresky clocked 12. You're going to see a lot from Jake Bresky tonight. Number 33, the 6'9 forward senior, averaging 16.2, 10.2 rebounds a game, and 2.8 assists, averaging a double-double. 56% from the field, 84% from the charity stripe with Bresky. Blake Stagger, 12 points, 5 and 2 to go alongside it. 15 points versus Campbell Sport. He was their leading scorer. Mackay, 72% from the field and a 50% three-point percentage from beyond the arc. And then it's Keegan Kell, the second leading scorer in that Campbell Sport game. The usual suspects it is for Lomira. 15, 3 and 2. Alongside 56% from the field, 83% from the charity stripe, and a 69% clip from beyond the arc. What do you see from these guys?
Yeah, Gage, well, you hit the nail right on the head there when you said the usual suspects. I mean, you talk about the big three here. We talked about Jake Bresky, Blake Stagger, and, of course, Keegan Kell. But when you've been covering all of these teams, especially in different sports seasons, you really start to hear repetitiveness, right? The same names over and over and over, and you can tell some of these kids are just athletes. And I mean, we talk about Jake Bresky, the 6'9 senior. It's hard to not be an athlete when you're that tall, especially on the basketball court tonight. Look out for him. It's going to be a really tall contest. I mean, during the break, you and I were talking about the height of Springs. Not a lot of it out there. Do you think that's going to play a lot, especially considering the height of Jake Bresky, one of the best players for the Lions?
Yeah, when you roll through that Springs lineup, there's not a lot of height there. It's definitely a key for Lomira tonight, and they should be playing through Bresky if they want to ensure some success here. A 10.2 point differential, averaging 56.8 points allowed. You usually see that teams strive to get below that 40 mark, which is an absolute task. But if you can get below that 40 mark, Lomira are well on their way to it.
All right, we will step aside, run a few more ads, and when we come back, we'll talk about some of the keys to the game for both the Ledgers and the Lions. Stick with us.
Marketing Greenhouse, and we have been leading a greenhouse here in Fox Lake since 1981. Family owned and operated, we provide beautiful flower baskets and fruit and vegetables to residents of South Central Wisconsin. We know the importance of having a variety of flowers, fruits, and vegetables available to our customers throughout the year. Discover the finest selection of locally grown produce, including sweet corn, tomatoes, and cucumbers, along with a variety of fresh fruits. At Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we believe in providing our customers with the freshest and highest quality produce. Come visit us and taste the difference.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner, grab one of the daily specials, or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies. In fact, there are thousands of them in use across America and in the Caribbean. We have also produced and developed many other steel products for use in retail, commercial, and industrial applications, such as building fascia, loading racks, wall panel systems, and much more. Our design record attests to our dedication to quality and customer satisfaction. King Manufacturing, from design to completion.
Rediscover. just over a minute left on the clock before we take the court here after starting lineups in the national anthem. But before we do that, let's run through some of the keys to the games. First, for the Ledgers, what do you got, Gage?
I got that you got to limit Bresky. You got to do what you can. You got to do your due diligence against them. Like I said, not a lot of height on that Ledgers team. Play them physical. Also limit that turnover number. 16.5 on average for the Ledgers. What are you thinking about Lomira?
Yeah, as far as Lomira goes, I mean, I talked about this with you, but I really do think it's going to be the Jake Bresky show. We talked about his height, and if you're the Ledgers, it's going to be so hard to limit him down in the paint. When you get a big boy down there, especially who's multiple inches above your tallest player on the team, there's only so much you can do without fouling. So I guess limiting the fouls, limiting the turnovers for Springs, especially because if you keep giving the ball right back to the Lions, it's just not going to go well for you. You got to get those main three in there. You got to get them scoring out beside the arc, probably because getting them down low offensively, it's going to be really hard against Jake Bresky as well.
Yeah, absolutely. We got an absolute ball game on hand for you.
Should be a good one. 8 seconds left here. You see the teams lining up at their respective places for the national anthem. We will step aside, run a few ads while they do that, and then come back with the starting lineups here from the Lions Den.
Hometown lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, third generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lomira. I welcome you to experience what the Hometown Lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one O-ring to all the building materials to build a house, we had the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your Hometown Lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lomira, where the tracks cross Maine or online at lidkelumber.com.
Join a growing team offering outstanding benefits, including their own health clinic, paid training, and top wages. Take the next step in your career. Join Southern Wisconsin's premier manufacturer, Metalcraft of Mayville, hiring all positions, skilled and unskilled. All shifts at their Mayville, West Bend, Beaver Dam, Fall River, and Horicon facilities. No experience required. Learn more and apply at mtlcraft.com. That's mtlcraft.com. Metalcraft is an equal opportunity employer. Minorities, women, veterans, and persons with disabilities encouraged to apply.
For over a century, Municipal Well and Pump has helped communities and industries keep water running with expert well drilling, pump installation, and dependable maintenance. Our experienced team is committed to quality workmanship and getting the job done right the first time. When reliable water matters most, trust the name built on honesty, integrity, and experience. Municipal Well and Pump, delivering water you can depend on.
Planning to... Welcome back here. Let's get these starters first for the Ledger. Starting for them, number 3, Jack Judkins. Number 4, Ben Baker. Number 22, Matthew Miller. Yeah, junior, number 23, Joey Kuhn. And another junior, number 24, Brody Stefani. Hopping on over to the Lomira Lions side now. We will see them come out of their tunnel. Can't remember if they turn off the lights here. It depends on the gymnasium, but oh, that's right. We do have a little video package over there. Always such a cool thing that we see schools starting to do now with the video boards like the pros do, Gage.
Yeah, very good stuff from Weston Poth. Shots by Stone. You can kind of see him down there. He's a creative for Lomira. He does great work.
Definitely great work. We'll finish up watching this video here on the video board, a little hype package before they come out of their tunnel. Always fun as we see the starting 5 on the bench there for Lomira.
Make some noise. Here are your Lions.
And the starting 5 for the Lions tonight. Leading off, a junior, number 4, Charles Cole. Junior, number 5, Keegan Kell.
Junior forward, number 21, Blake Steger.
Junior, number 21, Blake Steger.
Senior guard, number 23, Hunter
A senior, number 23, Hunter Dooley. And of course, the senior, 6'9", senior, number 33, Jake Bresky. You can already tell the height differential between these two teams, especially with Jake Bresky out there for the Lions, Gage.
Yeah, it is. It is very apparent. You got Hunter Dooley down there, but outside of that, it's about their only guy.
Should be interesting, as it's no surprise here. Both teams who've played each other multiple times throughout the season, they all play sports against each other. Bringing out the fist bumps, which is a nice touch, as Jake Bresky goes out there to face, looks like number 22, Matthew Miller will take the tip for Springs. Goes Bresky's way, picked up by the Lions. That's Charlie Cole. He kicks it back over to Bresky now, up by the logo. Back down to Hunter Dooley on the left wing, guarded closely. Brings it up to the top of the point. Keegan Cal turns it over. Springs come away with an early one. Trying to push it down the court to the best of their ability now. Bringing it back up, driving. Dishing to the right side. Back up this time now for Ben Baker. He'll drive, good dish. Left corner, three, and it's no good. In and out, nearly rebounded down low by Jake Bresky, takes it away. 30 seconds into this game, still nothing. Good turnover there, quick play by Springs. They're coming down with a transition layup, but he falls down. It was a good defensive play there by Brody Stefani, just couldn't hold his feet. And looks like a very early timeout taken by the Lions. Not a very happy head coach. We'll take it with him.
Whether it's a new home, a remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pino. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pino difference. Pino, build better for future generations.
PT Tire and Service has been at 301 East Clark Street in Brandon for over 20 years. The owners, Tony and Pam Sauer, are dedicated to their community and their customers. They serve the auto repair, tire, and wheel needs of customers in Brandon and the rest of central Wisconsin.
Welcome back. A very early timeout taken by the Lions. They're trying to regroup only 45 seconds into this affair. Still nothing as they take over on offense and look to bring it back down.
I like that timeout call, though. Get your guys right where you want them to start a game like this.
Of course. Don't really like to start slow. We'll see if they can come out of the timeout here and do something. Petitioning for a travel over on the Springs bench. Instead, they'll kick it back out to Hunter Dooley on the right side. No good on the three. It just goes short. Now Bresky fighting for it down low with a ledger and a jump ball. Goes the way of Springs.
Looking like Lomira wants to speed this one up. Play this game a quick way.
Going to try to speed it up. Also bringing the press out defensively. We'll see how hard they try to push that. Bringing it down, no problem for the Ledgers. Get over to the right side. Back up top now. Good ball movement early. Jack Judkins, screen set for him. He drives down to the baseline. Tries to get it back over. He does. Fakes the three. Back to the right corner. Another three-point shot, and it's good. Off the hands of Jack Judkins. And the Springs scores first, leading 3-0. Lions trying to answer. Stuck down low. Gets it back up to the right wing. And got a whistle down there. It's going to be an offensive foul, looks like. Wow.
Not an ideal start for Lomira.
No, especially Jake Bresky picking up his first foul there.
If you're Springs, it's a big foul. You want to get a guy like that out of this game.
That's exactly right. We'll see if they can respond to the foul and add on to their lead. Ball passed over to the corner for Matthew Miller. Back up top now for Ben Baker. Far side for Joey Kuhn. He dishes. And a travel. Yep.
In the stationary, I love this Lomira defense. They're very aggressive early. They're playing up on their guys. I love that call.
Bringing it up for Lomira. It'll be Hunter Dooley. He kicks it back over to Charlie Cole. Back over to Dooley now. Cole thought about a screen, instead loses his man. Shoots a left wing three. No good. Bresky down low. Gets the rebound. He'll drive back inside. Takes a shot from just outside of the paint. Still no good. Rebounded by the Ledgers. They'll try to push it back down now. Shot to the corner. Three-point attempt, just short. Picked up no problem by Stefani. Or excuse me, that was Keegan Kell, rather. Kell back over to Dooley. This time to the corner for Bresky. He moves inside. Pass to the right side. Three-point attempt, and we're tied. Good shot by Keegan Kell to tie us up at 3. Now defensively tipped away on the other end by Lomira.
68.8% clip is, it was Kell, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, 68.8% clip for Kell. Showing it off there.
Don't want to leave him open behind the arc. Inbound now goes to Ben Baker for the Springs. They try to kick it over, nearly lose it on the left side. Back up top this time for Miller. Trying to go down low, and they did lose it. Out of the hands of Judkins. Only points on the night for Springs so far. Going to the far side, that's Keegan Kell again. Another wide open shot, and we talked about it. You can't leave him open. The Lions have their first lead of the night.
If you're Lomira, you don't look back here. Gotta keep the pedal on the gas.
Judkins on the right wing. Dishes. Back to Baker in the corner now. He goes back up top. Good ball movement right now from the Ledgers. Nearly poked away, and they'll just let it trickle out of bounds and regroup.
Something that's not on the stat sheet is Dooley's ability to create plays for his teammate. You saw it in the corner there. His numbers, I don't think, do that type of player justice, especially a guy like Dooley, who is their assist leader for that exact reason.
Ben Baker with the ball for the Ledgers. He drives inside the paint, picks up his dribble, dishes back outside to Kuhn. Kuhn gets it back up top to Judkins. Over to Baker on the right wing. He takes a contested 3. In and out, rebounded by Bresky, and it trickles out of bounds. We'll see how it stays with, and the Lions will get possession.
There's that height from Bresky showing right away.
That's exactly right. Going to be a hard one to defend with down low. That's why that first foul on him was pretty crucial for the Springs side.
Completely agree.
Ledgers will bring it up now. Set a couple of screens down low and get that ball movement going. Driving inside, stopping it, kicking it back outside. Deep 3 this time from the left side, in and out of the hands of Charlie Cole. And rebounded by Springs. Nearly taken away, but it stays their possession.
Not a huge pump fake from Charlie Cole, but enough of a look at Kell to get him to bite.
Inbound pass comes to the backcourt for Baker. Ben Baker over the left side for Joey Kuhn. Kuhn goes back up for Stefani. Back to Baker now on the right wing. Guarded tightly. Good pass down low. Way to keep it in bounds. Judkins drives the baseline. He picks up his dribble. Gets it back out to Kuhn now. He'll try to do the same. Good dish to the corner. Judkins got a wide open look. Can't bury it. Transition offense now for the Lions. They'll take it inside. Good Euro step down low, but it's blocked. Falls out of bounds, and now they say it was off of Springs, number 10, Will John.
Beautiful tip pass by Kell to initiate that fast break.
Calvin Steffes in for the Ledgers, his first time tonight. Checking in off the bench. Pass to the corner for the Lions. Guarded tightly is Cole. Back up top for Kell. Kell picks it up. Swings it around. Hunter Dooley goes down low. Keegan Kell down in the paint. Kicks it back up. Cole at the top of the point. He fakes right. Goes right. And a layup is good. Pretty play there. This time from Charlie Cole. Springs trying to push it down. Back to Judkins. Had a wide open look on the right wing. Instead opts for the extra pass. Driving down low is Jan. Back up top now for Steffes. He spins around a defender. Shot in the paint. No good.
Looked like Bresky almost might have got his finger on that.
Yeah. It's very plausible. Shot inside now for Lomira, trying to go with the second chance points, the third chance, and we'll get a foul. Somebody will be headed to the charity stripe.
And it is looking like Bresky would be my guess here. Bresky, 84% from the line. Important for a big guy to be able to knock down shots like this.
That's exactly right. It was Brody Stefani, his first, team's first. That sends Bresky to the line to shoot 2. Good on the first after a couple of lucky bounces.
Yeah, phenomenal effort there from Charlie Cole to force a play to try and put that basketball back in the hoop, allowing Bresky to, play for that rebound.
Yeah, he had a lot of hustle coming in on it.
Yeah.
Kind of dangerous, though, when you're jumping that fast because you can easily fall down like he did, and sometimes it can be dangerous, but you can't fault him for his hustle as Bresky buries both.
Excuse me, that's Jackson Blue.
Oh. 10-3 lead now for the Lions. Dish to the corner. Jan goes baseline. Tries to get it inside. And, yep, too many steps down low.
Traveling violation. Lions ball. Into the game for the Lions, number 2, Mason Sheldon.
10-3 as Bresky comes and takes a seat. Just getting a breather quick.
Yeah, when you've built a lead like this, there's no reason to push him beyond his limit.
That's exactly right. He'll come get some water and a breather and probably come back in a minute or so. Lions on offense. Dish down low to the paint. Spin around off the glass. Ooh.
What a move by Shelvin.
Very pretty play. Here comes Springs trying to push it back the other way. Good pass outside to Jan now. Back up top. Dish to the corner for Kuhn. And a turnover. Here come the Lions the other way. Up by 9. Thought about a 3, did Cole. Gets it up top instead. There's Keegan Kell. Back over to Bloom. He drives, dishes. Spinning around inside and outside is Hunter Dooley. He'll just take a jumper outside of the paint.
He's got a beautiful ball handle.
That's exactly right. Lions up by 11. We'll take a timeout with them.
Call 24/7 for roadside assistance and on the farm service for customers. For auto repairs, tires, and wheels, come see us in person or request a quote online. PT Tire and Service, you make the call and leave the rest to us. Call 920-346-TIRE.
Let me get you in this used car. There's a bunch of...
Yeah, that's what it feels like at most used car dealerships. Pushy sales tactics, pressure, and no peace of mind.
Schaefer Auto makes buying a car simple and safe with every vehicle inspected, backed by warranty options, and easy financing that fits your budget so you can get approved online and drive home with confidence. Schaefer Auto, no tackles, no pressure, just the right car for you.
This winter, make your home the coziest place in town with Surefire Heating and Air Conditioning. For 3 generations, the Surefire family has been serving Wisconsin homes, bringing warmth and comfort to your families just like yours. As the temperatures drop, trust the company that's been in the business of keeping homes warm for over 75 years. This is Tom Schwartz with Surefire. Call us today and ask about our rebates that can help you save big on your comfort this coming winter. Visit us at surefireinc.com.
Welcome back to this production on Radio Plus in cooperation with Jeff's live streams. A 14-3 lead for the Lomira Lions. Currently on a 14-0 run after Springs came out and buried a 3 to start us off. Trying to answer is Jan down low in the paint, and after the timeout, Springs ends the run.
Again, I'll tell you, I love that timeout at the beginning of this game from Nick Kohler to get his guys right where he wants them, fire them up a little bit. I absolutely love the call.
Dooley tries to answer with a 3 from the left wing. No good, but it's rebounded. A deep 3 this time from Charlie Cole, just short. Springs bringing it back down the other way. Steffes gets it over to Jan. Back up top for Baker. He spins around, makes a move. Over to Kuhn. Baker at the point now. Jan on the right wing. Good ball movement here. Kuhn will take a 3 from the right side, just long. And now here they come the other way. The Lions, an easy layup. Buried by Bloom. Springs trying to answer very quickly. Steffes working around his defender. Back up to Jan on the right wing. Baker now on the left. Moving inside is Steffes. Down to the paint. Picks up his dribble. Bounce pass outside. Pump fake this time from Baker, who drives baseline. A nice pass down low, but they couldn't finish. And now miscommunication on the other end. Baker tries a 3 from the right wing, and it's good. Out of the timeout, St. Mary Springs coming out with 5.
Yeah, you'll see that they're not really giving Baker much room, though. He's been relatively quiet in this game in terms of points that he usually scores. I'm sure that he'll find his way to the basket at some point here tonight. A couple of 3s for him, but they're doing a really good job at containing Baker.
That's exactly right. Timeout now, and the Springs have taken 5 after it, a couple of sloppy turnovers. They have possession now. Good timeout.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ben Baker will bring it up. Not really much of a press coming out from the Lions anymore.
Seems like a one-man show with Dooley and Baker.
Hunter Dooley just walks Baker back. like you said, been pretty tight guarding Baker all night as Dooley, but even through that contact, Baker's able to put up some shots.
And that's what good players do. They find ways to adapt, and that's exactly what Baker's doing tonight.
That's exactly right. Lions coming down, still up by 8. Keegan Kell working with it. Dishes to the corner. Back up top this time. It's Cooper King who had it for a moment. Little floater over the head of the defenders. Rebounded down low. Put back shot, no good. Third chance, yeah. Mason Shelvin.
Using all 6'3" of that frame on that play.
Trying to push it over to Kuhn. Another turnover now. Lions defense rallying. Keegan Kell, deep three, left wing, no good. But a big push down low by Shelvin. I'm pretty sure everybody in here saw that. Will be his first. Second for the Lions only. Both teams have really limited the fouls.
Yeah, done a great job at that tonight.
And now a premature whistle in there from the official as we'll get a couple more substitutions for the Lions. Bloom takes a seat for now, replaced by Maddox Bodden, his first time in. Dish to the right side. Back up top for Baker. Pump fake, drives inside, dish out. Good ball movement. Baker picks it back up down low. Drives in, gets it poked away though by Dooley. Here comes Shelvin, left side, turns around trying to give it away, he does. Driving down baseline is Bodden. Back up to Keegan Kell, working around Baker. Good dish outside, right side three, yeah! Buried on the outside. Cooper King, his first points of the night.
The freshman the junior forward finding a way to get some shots up tonight. That's a great one from him.
Springs trying to answer now. Ben Baker driving down baseline. A lot of contact in his face. Somehow gets a pass down low. And a good bucket from Brody Stefani.
Never said it had to be pretty.
No, that's exactly right.
Don't give you style points.
21-10 in favor of the Lions, trying to add on, and they will. Shot down low from Bodden goes in. Now Springs slowing it down. Head coach Krieger setting up his offense. Down by 13. Swinging the ball around, looking for some shots. Kuhn holds it on the left wing. He drives baseline, spins around, picks up the dribble, and he's fouled. Goes against Keegan Kell. It's his first, team's third. Bresky checks back in along with Charlie Cole. Got their well-needed rest. Now an inbound play. Quick three put up from Kuhn. Just short. Bresky on the left side. He's got a wide open paint. Instead decides to dish it. Good pass to Keegan Kell, who puts down the shot and gives Bresky the assist.
That's that 68.8% clip.
Been fantastic from behind the arc tonight. That's his third three already. Now we're going to drive and a block from Bresky. It's really that height coming through. They try to go down to him in the paint. Just too far out of his reach on the pass.
Needed all of that frame to be able to do something like that, and unfortunately not able to use the limbs enough to grab that one, but only do so much.
6:47 and counting, 26-10 in favor of Lomira. Springs still battling though. Judkins on the right side, dished away, foul. That one will go against Cooper King. That's his first, team's fourth now. So we talked about pretty conservative on the fouls from the Lions tonight, now 3 within the last couple of minutes.
Yeah, you got to keep those down. I don't think it changes. It doesn't change much, but can easily let a team back in a game if you're leading by a bunch, if you foul a bunch.
Judkins with a 3 from the right side. Just can't get it to fall lately. 6.5, and here come the Lions. Bodden drives in. Another nice shot off the glass, put back by Bresky. He'll try again, and on the third chance, he puts it down.
You're seeing that height from Bresky really play a factor in these rebounds and off the glass here early.
That's exactly right. Kuhn swings it over to Baker. He pump fakes, drives down to the lane. Good pass underneath, and the finish coming from Brody Stefani. But wow, we got to highlight that pass from Ben Baker.
Yeah, that's a beauty.
28-12. Keegan Kell up at the point. Nobody on him. Just gets it down low to Bresky. A beautiful pass and a beautiful finish. 30-12 now. And another timeout called by Coach Krieger and the Springs. We'll take it with them. Be back in 30.
Looking for a reliable roofing contractor? Witt Services has got you covered. With 5 years of experience, they specialize in everything from roof repairs to full replacements. Their team is dedicated to quality workmanship and customer satisfaction. Plus, they offer free estimates, so you know exactly what to expect. Whether it's a leaky roof or a complete overhaul, Witt Services is the go-to choice for all roofing needs. Don't wait. Reach out today.
Upgrade your comforted living space for 2025. Your living room should be a place of comfort and connection. A sectional provides the perfect blend of style and function, giving you plenty of seating for family, friends, and relaxation. For 50 years and counting, Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving the Waupun area at prices you can afford. Visit us today at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you can trust. Visit our website at www.verhaegsfurniture.com. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram to stay updated on our latest arrivals, events, and deals. Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, 50 years strong, quality you trust, prices you'll love.
Welcome back to Radio Plus in cooperation with Jeff's live streams. Makai Ackerman joined by Gage up in the booth tonight. Good ball game so far, 30-12 in favor of Lomira and the Lions, but timeout called by St. Mary's Springs. Try to get themselves back into it as Ben Baker brings it across midcourt. And a turnover right away. Timeout didn't pay off, at least not yet. Keegan Kell back up to Charlie Cole, wide open, deep three, buries it. My goodness, Lomira's been lights out from behind the arc tonight.
Yeah, those are two. That's a deep attempt earlier from Cole, and to hit a three like that kind of justifies why he took that one earlier.
That's exactly right. Now nearly turned over by Keegan Kell, and he will force the turnover. And usually you can pretty much predict how a team's game is going when you're hitting threes like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Maddox Bodden brings it up for the first time. Couple in between the legs dribbles there. Now they get it down low to Jake Bresky. Spins inside, fouled. We'll see who they call it on. Only the Springs' second foul.
Yeah, I like getting Bodden in this game. Letting your sophomores in games like this that are conference opponents, getting them experience in this type of environment.
Jake Bresky heads to the line. So far, perfect. He's 3 for 3. He'll try to make it 4 for 4 here.
I'd give you a percentage, but that might just be an announcer jinx.
Jeff doesn't believe in that. Has he told you that?
I have been told by Justin that
Jeff does not believe in the announcer's jinx for some reason. I'm not really sure why, because it's definitely real, but
now that he made a second one, that's an 85% clip from the charity strike for Jake.
Quick transition offense there from the Lions, and Blake Steger gets on the board. Tight defense here from the Lions as Ben Baker tries to get past half court, and Maddox Bodden just picks up a sloppy foul.
Even though you're up by a bunch, that foul still hurts.
I mean, Maddox raising his arms like he didn't necessarily know what was going on, but Coach knew it the entire time. He was telling him, like, yeah, that's definitely a foul. You can't do that. Ben Baker on the left wing. Dished it up top to Matthew Miller. Back over to Kuhn. Joey Kuhn goes to Ben Baker. He pump fakes. He'll drive baseline. Spins back around. Got a man up top. That's Jan. He drives and spins. And the offense goes back through Ben Baker. Screen set down low by Kuhn. Good dish to the corner. Thought about a three. Instead dribbles inside. Deep three this time. Joey Kuhn off the back of the iron. No good. And now here comes Jake Bresky. Loses it in transition. Joey Kuhn will drive all the way, go through contact, and it will be a blocking foul down low. The second on Maddox Bodden.
I would call it a rookie discipline there. You gotta be able to stay in these types of games, not get sloppy, even though you guys build a pretty strong lead.
Joey Kuhn will go to the line to shoot 2 now after that foul. He makes the first. A couple of more substitutions. Kincaid total checks in the game now for Lomira. His first time seeing some action tonight. 4:06 left in the first half, a 37-13 lead in favor of the home team, the Lomira Lions. And Kuhn is good on both of his free throw attempts. First time I do believe a Ledger's been to the line tonight. Pass down low to Jake Bresky. He spins down towards the baseline, puts a shot up. No good on the initial one, but here comes Blake Stager putting it back. Trying to answer, and Jake Bresky will pick up his second.
Yeah, that's a brilliant hustle effort from Blake Stager to be there for something like that. You understand why he put up 15 against Campbellsport in a game where you hustle a lot.
Problem is now, looks like Stager's coming off, kind of limping there. I don't know if he necessarily got the wind knocked out of him on that play. He went up hard. Problem is when you come up that hard, you fall down hard. First shot at the line is good. Another one made by Joey Kuhn. He's 3 for 3 now.
Yeah, Joey Kuhn, I guess that they didn't have any stats going into tonight.
Yeah, sometimes they miss some of those.
Oh yeah, 58%. 58% free throw shooter from Bound is where we get our stats.
40-15, or I guess it's 15. Bresky down low, off the glass, blocked from behind. Good hustle play there from Matthew Miller, who takes the rebound. Now Ben Baker across the court to Judkins. He drives baseline. Good dish. Joey Kuhn back up top. Too many passes. One of them's got to take a shot. Here comes Baker, a little Euro step. Knocked down in a late foul call. That'll be the third on Jake Bresky.
A little bit of protest there from Jake. Not sure how much he agreed with that one.
Well, the whistle was so late. I mean, Ben Baker was practically back down on his feet, or back down on the ground before the whistle was even called. He's good on his first.
Yeah, Ben Baker, 76% from the charity stripe.
And here's where you kind of got an issue, because you have a very comfortable lead, but now Jake Bresky, one of your best players, is already in foul trouble.
Yeah, it's an interesting dilemma to have. You don't. I'm sure as a coach, this is why I don't coach, is because I don't know what I would do here.
Bresky stays in for now, up by 21. Gets it to him on the right side behind the arc. Guarded tightly this time. Now Total will drive in. Back out to Bresky, pump fakes. Little floater shot over his defender, no good, just went short. Judkins back to Baker. Shoots the corner. Back up top, Judkins takes the three from the left wing. Oh yeah, nothing but net. 39-21, a little momentum coming for Springs.
Got to build a little bit of momentum before half here.
Charlie Cole thinking about another deep three. Holds back though. Drive inside down to the paint. Good dish to Total. Gets it back to Bresky. Fantastic passing there from the Lions offense.
And you're seeing why that height that we mentioned in the pregame show was going to be an issue for Springs, because they're throwing it up for Bresky. He's keeping the ball high, and he's having no problem keeping it in the basket.
Baker over to Judkins. Back to the corner this time for Joey Kuhn. He gets it back to Miller. Baker, every time he gets that ball, he immediately goes up for the pump fake. He'll dish this time, but too many steps down low first.
It's one of those things where you know as a player that good players take good shots. And when he gives you a pump fake on a good shot, that's why you jump.
That's exactly right. You know he's capable of making it from that range, so you really have to be prepared for it. Charlie Cole bringing it up for the Lions. Still retain a 20-point advantage. Driving inside through lots of steps. Doesn't matter. 2-point basket good this time from Cooper King. Try to answer. Right side. Pass up to Joey Kuhn. Back to Judkins at the point.
starting to love this ball movement from Springs here. It's a great coaching decision, great coaching call to say, hey, we need you guys to move the ball more, make them work a little bit harder.
Yeah, this ball movement has been fantastic. Pass even better that time, but Joey Kuhn just couldn't get it to fall. Now they'll come back. Jake Bresky down low, puts it off the glass.
Those are the assists that don't necessarily get the love that they deserve on the stat sheet. Beautiful, beautiful ball from Hunter Dooley.
Passing back and forth, tic-tac-toe. Judkins just can't hit the three. A couple of bad shots here from the Ledgers. Now the Lions trying to answer. Hunter Dooley puts up one of his own. No good. Under a minute left to play in the opening half, 45-21. Ben Baker drives, tries to dish off, picked up by Total. And nearly tossed out of bounds. It was tossed out of bounds. It will stay with St. Mary Springs. No.
Looks like it was tipped
touched
away.
by them. Got it, okay. Willian checks back in for the Ledgers. But the Lions regain possession. 45-21 they find themselves up. Just over 40.
Got to be thinking they're going to take their time on this possession here.
I would assume. Try to get this last shot. No shot clock in high school basketball, so as long as you're moving with that thing, you can hold on to it as long as you want. Instead, Cooper King puts up a shot, but there is Jake Bresky down low to get the rebound and put it back. Just so crucial on the second chance points tonight.
Yeah, absolutely.
Joey Kuhn shoots it to the corner for Jan. Jan brings it up to Ben Baker. Runs through a little screen set. Baker now back to Joey Kuhn deep on the left wing. 5 seconds left. Got to create a shot. He'll drive down. Stop his dribble. Got to go up with it. He does. Turn around fader. No good. And that will be the end of the first half. 47-21 in favor of the Lomira Lions. We will step aside, run a few ads, and when we come back, give our analysis of what happened in that first half.
Precision engineering. Rigorous attention to detail. A Bryant Evolution heating system is so well designed, it's as much of a joy to install as it is to use.
Good to go.
For the dealer nearest you, visit Bryant.com.
AirTech Heating, doing whatever it takes.
Angling-only guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
Happy fall, y'all. Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Fall is a time for a whole home duct and dryer vent clean. Here's what I mean. Things off kilter, might need a new furnace cleaning and a filter. Dust and dander? We'll take a gander. We are your home for the Coleman Equipment brand. Call 920-763-2301 or log on to allphasecomforts.com, providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Hey, it's Bucky. Give us a call and we'll clean your ducky.
Dedication, training, giving 100%. Back in Action proudly supports high school athletes on and off the field. From physical and occupational therapy, pre- and post-orthopedic surgery, to work and sports injuries. The staff at Back in Action is trained and dedicated to you and your recovery. Your personal care plan starts with a visit to Back in Action in Fond du Lac, Kewaskum, Mayville, and New Holstein. Back in Action, getting you back in the game. BackinActionRehab.com.
At Bernhard Plumbing, true craftsmen are who we are. Providing customer satisfaction is what we do.
For new construction or remodeling projects, we cover the full spectrum of plumbing design, installation, and code compliance. Bernhard Plumbing does it right down to the smallest detail.
Our experience with Bernhard Plumbing has been absolutely fabulous. They are reliable, dependable, trustworthy, and professional.
Since 1954, a legacy of service, quality, and customer satisfaction.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Brock Fleischer here with Homestead Realty. I know that buying and selling a home can be stressful. I'm here to help. Are you ready to sell? I have buyers waiting for a home just like yours. Are you looking to buy? I can sell any home that's on the market, and I'm here to get you pre-approved to purchase, along with finding the best loan and lender for your situation. I'll even go as far as arranging movers. For an easier real estate transaction, give me a call. Brock Fleischer, 920-960-0555.
Coal Oil and Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
When you're not watching game.
Welcome back here to the halftime show brought to you by all of our lovely sponsors. Want to thank them one more time. We also want to get you guys involved, so make sure to leave something down in that YouTube comment section, where you're watching from, who you're rooting for, favorite player. The song choice, I was confused what was going on. I wasn't sure if I was supposed to be quiet or not.
It's Renegade right now, and it's at the beginning, and I also looked at Mackay, and I was like, I don't know if we're supposed to be quiet or not, what they're doing.
I thought maybe this was
threw me
like
off just as much as it threw you off.
some kind of tradition here that I didn't know about. But anyway, leave something down in that YouTube comment section. Gage, give me your thoughts about that first half of action. Obviously, Lomira leading at 47-21.
Yeah, that was a big half for Lomira offensively. I think you saw a lot of hustle, which I think this Lomira team does very, very well. You saw it. I think the best example of that is the fly-in from, I want to say, Jackson Bloom, the 6-foot junior guard, on a Bresky layup that missed, or Bresky to grab a rebound, gets a foul called on Bresky. It's an important possession to me because it shows exactly what this Lomira team does best, right? They pick each other up. They're there every single time. Every single time you think that there needs to be a line in one spot, they're there. It's remarkable. They've done an incredible job of it tonight.
Yeah, the Lions have been so good on second chance, third chance, even fourth chance points we've seen. I mean, when Jake Bresky's down low, he is able to get any rebound really you throw at him, so it's not a surprise. But we talked about Blake Stager has been flying in with such velocity and ferociousness down low to get rebounds and put him back up right away. It's really been a key factor in this game for them in their paint game, and they've been pretty lights out from behind the arc as well. We talked about Charlie Cole and Keegan Cal, that tandem, who've been shooting some deep threes. Well, they've been making deep threes as well, and that really contributes to this 47-21 lead for them.
Yeah, on the other side of that, though, is Springs. They found some stuff, I think, that they can seriously make a difference with in that second half. I think that ball movement going forward and making them actually play a very, very tight defense on their guys. Ben Baker's still a threat, still scoring tonight in a good fashion, but when you're able to hold guys like that down, it makes it a very, very easy ball game.
Yeah, of course. I mean, Springs, let's not understate it. They have had really good ball movement. It's been really fun to watch, considering we watch some of these teams who try to pass the ball like Springs has done, and it causes a lot of turnovers. And Springs has actually been very clean, very crisp on their passes. A lot of movement, just trying to create shots. But I got to give the Lomira defense credit, because the amount of passes that Springs has been taking, they haven't been able to find any shots, really, which it's been astonishing.
Yeah, that stationary defense from Lomira, and I said it early, has been phenomenal tonight. You saw it, that it was going to be good early on, and it's been nothing but that.
Yeah, exactly. 2.5 left in the halftime warm-ups here. We will step aside, run a few more ads, and when we come back, second half action from the Lions Den.
On Radio Plus or Jeff's live streams, find the latest scores and top performers from the Flyway Conference by following Flyway Focus on Facebook, Instagram, and X. And stay up to date with the latest conference news every morning with the Flyway Focus Sports Report on YouTube or Spotify.
Welcome to Hoff's Quality Meats and Catering, where every cut starts with tradition and cares for your family. Step inside to a display case filled with fresh, marbled beef and pork, farm-fresh chicken, and vibrant sausages. We are more than a meat market. Check out our catering menu, takeout menus, and even our fish fry. From family dinners to weeknight staples, Hoff's offers friendly service and local artistry you can taste. Visit Hoff's today for quality cuts and weekly specials that make every meal a little more delicious. Or call 920-583-3734 to order from our menu.
We are Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, and we have been leading a greenhouse here in Fox Lake since 1981. Family owned and operated, we provide beautiful flower baskets and fruit and vegetables to residents of South Central Wisconsin. We know the importance of having a variety of flowers, fruits, and vegetables available to our customers throughout the year. Discover the finest selection of locally grown produce, including sweet corn, tomatoes, and cucumbers, along with a variety of fresh fruits. At Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we believe in providing our customers with the freshest and highest quality produce. Come visit us and taste the difference.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner, grab one of the daily specials, or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
King Manufacturing.
Welcome back. Coming back to the second half here in just a couple of seconds. Makai Ackerman joined by Gage Runty up here in the broadcast booth. Gage, what are the keys to the half for both these teams?
I think if you're Lomira, just keep doing what you're doing. It's obviously working. If you're Springs, you got to make Lomira work a little bit harder. I think that they're having too easy of a time down low with the passing. They're making crispy passes, but you got to be able to get in front of those. So I think if you're Springs, just the ultimate goal should be to make Lomira work a little bit harder.
We will see if they can do that as we kick off the second half of action here in Lomira. The Lions start with possession. Get it down low to Stagger. Comes back in the game healthy and puts it up for two right away.
Yeah, that is a huge, that's a big man type of bucket right there.
That's exactly right. Stagger does have some height. I mean, kind of gets overshadowed by the 6'9" senior Jake Bresky, but don't overestimate Stagger as we get a foul call down low.
A displacement foul? Something like that?
Yeah, I don't know. Goes against Keegan Cal, the first of the Lions here in this second half. Only 30 seconds in. Now Ben Baker at the top of the point. Shoots it over to Judkins. Back to the right corner. Joey Kuhn brings it all the way back up top. And Ben Baker back in control. Tightly guarded by Dooley. Gets to the left side. Joey Kuhn drives down to the paint. Through some contact, goes back up after the pump fake, and answers with a two-pointer of his own.
It's got to be the name of the game in the second half here. Answer. Everything you got to do, you got to be able to answer.
Lions back on offense. Hunter Dooley on the left wing. Gets it down low. Stagger puts it back up off the window, and it's good for two.
It's another forward type of move from Stagger.
51-23. Shot to the left side from Miller. Judkins back up top for Kuhn. Over to Baker. Takes a deep three from the right wing. Ooh, yeah, nothing but nylon. Deep shot there from Baker. We talked about it. He can still shoot even when he's got a man in his face.
Yeah, you wonder why they're jumping a little bit when he's got that range out there. He's got room to work. That's exactly why he's pulling stuff like that.
Don't want to give him any separation at all. Lions get it down to Bresky down low. Pretty move underneath.
Using the elbow in a great way is Bresky.
Shoots it back over, trying to answer with another three, just long on the ball from Miller. Tipped out of bounds, goes the Lions' way.
It's a good effort, though. I really do like that effort from Brody Stefani.
16 left in the second half, still 53-26. Lomira lead. Gets it over to Hunter Dooley, on the left side. Back over to Charlie Cole. Goes down towards the baseline, picks up his dribble, crosses the court. Jake Bresky takes a 3-shot point. My goodness, what can he do?
Hard to guard guys like that can do it all. Bresky doing it all tonight.
Springs got to answer. Baker swinging it back and forth. Now gets it to Judkins. Back to Joey Kuhn on the left wing. He drives down to the paint. Made one down here before and makes another. Springs definitely having some more offensive movement coming in the second half, but still haven't been able to stop the Lions. Charlie Cole dribbles around, kicks it outside for Blake Stager. Back up for Hunter Dooley. Gets it down low to Bresky. He drives inside off the glass, and you're really not going to stop that.
No, there's not a whole lot you can do there.
Baker shoots it over to Miller. Dishes to Kuhn. Back up top for Judkins. Still ball movement, but not a lot of actual player movement coming from Springs. Trying to set some things up, cutting through. Judkins now, good bounce pass down low, poked away by Bresky. Stays with the Ledgers.
Good reflexes there by Bresky to stick his hand in there. Any time you can get in the way of passes in any way, shape, or form, that's what you got to do.
Just kind of slow that offense down.
Especially as a Springs offense that looks like they're relying a little bit more on the pass this second half. They've come out in that type of form.
Up top, three-point shot, and it's buried outside. Joey Kuhn adds 3 on.
3-point basket for Judkins.
Nope. Outside, another three-point attempt, and it's answered. Hunter Dooley.
Both teams shooting very well to start the second half.
That's exactly right. Ben Baker now from the left side goes long, tipped away by a couple of Ledgers, and it rolls out of bounds.
I like the way that Springs has come out in the second half, though. Offensively, they look a lot more sound to begin this one.
See if they can continue here. They've got to get something working on defense in order to stop the Lions. Been dual threat from down low and behind the arc. And now a whistle and a timeout called by the Lions. We'll take it with them. Be back in 30 seconds on Radio Plus in cooperation with Jeff's live streams.
Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies. In fact, there are thousands of them in use across America and in the Caribbean. We have also produced and developed many other steel products for use in retail, commercial, and industrial applications, such as building fascia, loading racks, wall panel systems, and much more. Our design record attests to our dedication to quality and customer satisfaction. King Manufacturing, from design to completion.
Rediscover the hometown lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, third generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lomira. I welcome you to experience what the hometown lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one O-ring to all the building materials to build a house, we had the products to get the job done.
Welcome back to action as the Lions come out of their timeout, still leading by 30 over the conference foe, the St. Mary Springs Academy Ledgers out of Fond du Lac. Lions take control. Charlie Cole goes inside. Dish outside. Yeah, money. Hunter Dooley.
That's a beauty of a pass from Charlie Cole there as well to throw it through 2 Ledgers there.
Nearly tipped away by Stager on the other end. Joey Kuhn gets it poked away, but there'll be a foul. Goes against Jackson Bloom. Cooper King checks back in for the Lions, taking out Charlie Cole for now. Lions lead by 33. Springs to inbound. Gets it out to the left side, kept in bounds. Back up top for Jan, taken away by Stager. He's got a fast break transition bucket, and he nails it.
Beautiful finger roll layup there.
Ben Baker goes cross court over to Joey Kuhn. Keeps his feet down. He drives to the paint. Spins around, puts it up. No good off the front of the iron. Dished it back to the other side. Good pass from Bloom, just out of the reach of Blake Stager, though. 12:51. Both teams, like we've talked about, been a lot better. I guess at least Springs has been very good on offense to come out, but neither team has been able to stop the other.
Yeah.
And Baker goes up with it, gets fouled on his way.
A very good offensive showing here in the second half. It's always interesting how much these games vary. A couple of days ago, we were in Laconia, and it was a defensive bout up and down. Not a whole lot of scoring, just a bunch of defense.
Yep.
To see the other side of it tonight, where both offenses firing all cylinders, and it's the beauty of basketball to be able to see both sides.
Definitely is interesting how you can go from game to game and see completely different things. As Baker drains both of them.
76.5 from the charity stripe is Baker.
Been pretty good tonight. Scoreboard yet to change on the actual scoreboard out here, but I believe mine is correct with 68-31. As we get a foul down low on the other end. Lions will have possession. That's Cooper King to inbound for them.
Line foul number 2, Mason Sheldon.
And no, actually, it went against the Lions, so it will be one of the Springs players. That's Joey Kuhn inbounding. Ben Baker brings it up. Pass to the right side. Back up to Kuhn. Over to Jan. Good ball movement. Baker moving down low. Gets it back at the top of the key now. Got to get something to go, though. Jan back up to Baker. A deep three back from the volleyball line. No good on it. Had the distance, just couldn't get it in. Now they come back on the other end. Nice move from Jackson Bloom to add 2 more.
Acrobatic finish by Bloom.
Ball tipped away on the other end. Gets his own rebound, does Joey Kuhn. And now he's fouled down. Hit the deck hard. He will be headed to the line.
Got a lot of ball there, but unfortunately the body came with him. And that ended up being what the foul was called on.
Yeah, nearly blocked twice. Instead, he'll get a call out of it. Drains the first. We'll try to go for the second. And he makes both of them. Nothing but net the entire way. Still a 33-point lead for Lomira, though. In first place in the flyway. Currently undefeated and looking to keep on that way. Yes, down low. Big dunk from Jake Bresky.
You want to talk about plays in high school basketball that fire up a gym. That was probably the biggest crowd pop of the night, and routinely is here in Lomira.
Jake Bresky, who has had a lot of success down low tonight, just able to get up off the court. You don't really need much when you're that tall, and he has it. Puts it down through the rim.
Usually in high school, too, you see a lot of those fast break jams, and those are cool, but it's not as cool as a guy that comes down and off of 2 feet can do it like that.
Lomira has doubled the score of Springs as Bloom goes up and blocks one. Ben Baker now tries to answer. Left side 3, no good.
Bloom is finding all basketball in these blocks, by the way. There's not even like an argument for a hand in the mix there.
Timeout called by the Lions. We'll take it with them. Be back in 30 seconds.
Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your hometown lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber, True Value in downtown Lomira, where the tracks cross Main, or online at lidkelumber.com.
Join a growing team offering outstanding benefits, including their own health clinic, paid training, and top wages. Take the next step in your career. Join Southern Wisconsin's premier manufacturer, Meadowcraft of Mayville, hiring all positions, skilled and unskilled. All shifts at their Mayville, West Bend, Beaver Dam, Fall River, and Horicon facilities. No experience required. Learn more and apply at mtlcraft.com. That's mtlcraft.com. Meadowcraft is an equal opportunity employer. Minorities, women, veterans, and persons with disabilities encouraged to apply.
Lomira 11 minutes away from advancing to 5-0 and keeping that undefeated season alive. Up by 35 here late, and they've got the ball. See if they can control the rest of this game or if the Ledgers can mount a comeback. Jake Bresky, another three from outside, in and out. Rebounded by the blue. Judkins, right side, drives in, dished back out, thought about a three. Good ball movement. Here comes Baker down the baseline. Whoa, what a pretty layup.
Yeah, what a finish from 4.
Ben Baker, talented young man right there, showing it all out. Still a lot of work to do. Now Bloom comes inside. Oh my goodness, another one. Jake Bresky slams it home after a nice assist from Jackson Bloom.
Was that an alley-oop?
Pretty dang like it. Springs trying to answer an outside three, no good. Jan in there to try to get it. And now we'll get an out-of-bounds call. Springs takes over.
It's good hustle there by Shelvin to get himself in the mix. Unfortunate to have your foot on the line in that type of scenario where you're not 100% sure. You know you're close, but you don't know how far you are.
Springs tries to go up top. They get it to Steffes. Steffes off his foot. Picked up by Jan. And pushed back out of bounds. Doesn't matter how much they're up by, Lomira still very aggressive on the defensive end.
Coach Nick Kohler is loving the hustle right now from his team.
Calvin Steffes now. Drives and dishes to Jan. Over to Kuhn. Gets it poked away from him. Another fantastic defensive effort there from the junior Jackson Bloom.
For the Lions, number 5, Keegan Kell.
And Keegan Kell checks back in for Lomira. He'll take out Hunter Dooley for now. Inbound pass comes in, and no one's home. Ben Stefani tries shooting it the other way. Or excuse me, Brody Stefani. Just couldn't find anybody. 72-37, 9.5 left to play. Bloom goes down, slides his feet. Wasn't sure if we were going to get a whistle, but there should have been one. And a couple of Ledgers help him up as the traveling violation comes.
In the game for the Lions, number 11, Kate Total.
Kincaid Total checks back in for Lomira. Bunch of substitutions going both ways right now.
Just trying to get players reps, man. There's nothing better than in-game reps for players.
That's exactly right. Steffes drives, gets it back outside. Nearly taken away. And now they'll try to cross court, and it is taken away. Here comes Lomira and a foul call.
Their ability tonight to knock away the basketball and have somebody else be there is, like, unbelievable to me. They have done a phenomenal job of it all night. I am in shock by how many times tonight the ball has been knocked away by Lomira and there's been another person right there for him.
Yeah, they've just been so sticky on the defensive end, for lack of a better word. They're all over their defenders, and when you think you've finally broken them, here comes another Lion.
Exactly.
Looks like Cameron Ryan checked in tonight for the first time. First time he's seen any action as he took off his warm-up and came in off the bench. And now the ball is poked away. Brody Stefani on the other end gets a nice, easy layup. Puts it in for 2. Another turnover. Deep 3 this time. Knocked down by Joey Kuhn. 5 quick points this time from the Ledgers. Still down by 30, 8.5 left to go. Trying to get it down low. Another turnover by Stefani. Shoots it the other way. Back to Stefani. Tic-tac-toe bucket. 7-0 scoring run right now for the Ledgers. Kincaid total on the perimeter. Tries to go baseline, gets it up to Bresky. He'll take a three-point shot from the right wing, no good. But a bunch of white jerseys there. Third chance points and a foul coming.
Mason Shelvin has done a phenomenal job tonight in place of the big, bulky center. Whenever it's not Bresky playing forward, Bresky's had the opportunity tonight to not have to play big because they've been up by so much, but he's doing a phenomenal job of just playing big. You see, that's a huge physical rebound, and he's doing a phenomenal job tonight.
That's exactly right. And you know that height has been good when Jake Bresky is sitting out behind the perimeter.
Yeah.
Usually you don't see that too often.
Yeah, 6'3" big men is a rare opportunity as well.
Shelvin makes his second from the line.
He's having quite the night. What a night for Mason Shelvin.
Springs on the other end and gets a reach-in foul. It will be the 7th team foul for Lomira. So Judkins will head to the line.
That will send Judkins to the line.
Trying to shoot a 1-and-1 here. Jack Judkins from the line. Good on the first, he'll shoot a second.
Judkins, a 50% free throw shooter.
And he makes both of them. Nothing but net. 27-point lead now for Lomira. Ledgers have definitely chipped away in the last couple of minutes.
Yeah, a couple of turnovers that could have been prevented for sure, but still got to give credit to Springs where it's due.
They come back down the other court. Tiptoeing that baseline is Kuhn. Nearly tipped away. Somebody's got to pick it up in the backcourt. Ben Baker does. Screen set for him. He'll drive baseline. Dished back out, but a whistle comes first. And we'll check the call. Looks like it's going to come against Shelvin. 8th team for Lomira. And Baker will be headed to the line.
Team's 8th. That will send Ben Baker to the line. Shooting bonus.
A couple more substitutions coming in for the Lions now.
And for the Lions, number 22, Dawson Casper.
It's Dawson Casper coming in as number 22, and number 24, Hunter Schonberg, also checked into the game. Ben Baker good from the first. I mean, both of these teams, very solid free throw shooters.
Yeah, they've done a phenomenal job tonight. That's one of those things that growing up you get preached at, that you got to hit your free throws. Tonight, both teams doing a great job of it.
I mean, it's something you hear religiously from players. It's, yeah, well, after practice, I stay in the gym until I can make, 10 free throws in a row or something like that, until I shot 50, put them up, and just reps. These teams have definitely put up their reps from the line.
Cannot agree more on that one.
Good move from Blake Stager. Can't get it to fall. And good hustle play out there from Schomburg. No, excuse me, that was Hunter Dooley on the other end.
I mentioned it earlier that Dooley plays with a lot of hustle, and there's not really a stat to quantify hustle, but he does a very, very good job of it. They're up by a large margin, and he's still going for loose balls like that.
Gets it over to Baker on the other side. Baker, cross court. To the left side, now driving inside. Back out to Judkins. Baker on the left wing, he'll take a deep three. No good off this side of the rim. Now they get it over to Cameron Ryan. Shot down low, no good. Rebounded by Schomburg, gets it out to Stager. Back up top for Dooley. Buries it.
Pretty fired up there was Dooley.
Yeah.
Big three for him.
Ben Baker tries to answer on the other end. Rebounded down low, slapped away, and a foul call coming. There's Matthew Miller down there, and I will believe he's the one going to the line.
Number 20, Cameron Ryan, his first, team's 9th. That's going to send Miller to the line. He's got 2.
That one was on Cameron Ryan, the junior guard.
His first tonight, looks like team's 9th. As Miller is no good on the first.
For the Lions, 14, Cooper King, and number 10, Levi Zedler.
Brenton Rodriguez in for the Ledgers for the first time tonight, as well as Levi Zedler for the Lions. And Miller is able to make the second. Lions coming back the other way. Zedler over to Stager on the left side. He'll go all the way down and puts it off the window for 2. Good layup and a good move from Blake Stager. Now Rodriguez on the other end. Baker shoots it across to Judkins. He tries to go down low, gets stopped in his face by King. Back to Judkins, he'll try again. King, good defense out low. Rodriguez drives, puts up a shot, good floater, wow. Pretty form the entire way through.
Yeah, beautiful.
Blake Stager tries to go baseline now, picks up his dribble, kicks it back outside to King. He'll go down low, lose the ball, picked up by Baker. Shooting it the other way, here comes Rodriguez trying to make it 4 straight points. Instead tries to shoot it back, but there's a Lion in his face. Far side for Cooper King. Back up top, 3-point shot, Blake Stager is short. Still fighting for it, here comes Ben Baker the other way. Thought about it on the perimeter, instead hoots to Judkins. Beautiful, and he makes a 3.
Beautiful hesitation move by Baker there.
Yeah, just kind of waited around that perimeter for one of the guys to come up and get him. He got the defender to crash and then able to find a wide open Judkins outside. Shot down low for King. Foul's going to come against Judkins.
I think that the make of a good program is being able to put players in games like this and trusting them with big leads. And Lomira doing a phenomenal job of that tonight, letting all their guys play.
Lions to inbound now. Get it on the far side, back up top. Swinging it back and forth. Charlie Cole thought about it for a moment. That gets to Stager. Good no-look pass outside. Schaumburg, no good. Other way for the Ledgers, through a lot of contact, but a made layup from Bentley Coots. Cole, good pass down low for King. Bouncing around, no good. Rebounded by the Lions. Taken right back away by Rodriguez. Kind of just fell into his lap. Here comes Judkins down the court, goes down hard. Buck gets a whistle. Double bonus regardless for Lomira.
Foul number 24, Hunter Schaumburg, his first, team's 10th. That's going to send Judkins to the line for 2.
Judkins, a 50% free throw shooter.
Judkins no good on his first. Didn't hit the rim on the second. Should get a call for that, but the officials aren't going to let it go, or are going to let it go, rather. King goes up, gets fouled on the other end now. I think we're kind of to that point where they're just ready to let everything go.
Yeah, with 4 minutes left in a well-decided ball game.
Refs get a little more lenient on rules like that. Cooper King, no good from the first. See if King can make the second. He does. Host of substitutions now coming for Lomira. Joey Kuhn brings it up. Kicked over to Rodriguez on the left side. Back up top, drive down by Wilson, and a jump ball call.
Good work by the junior guard, Cameron Ryan, to get his hands in there, make it a jump ball.
Up top, nobody looking for it. Picked it up no matter what. Springs now. Driving down is Steffes. He picks up his dribble. Gets it out to Rodriguez. He'll go baseline. Good pass down low. No finish, though. Here comes Steffes. Rebound chasing. Gets it back out to Rodriguez. Shoots it across the court. And blocked away by Stagger. My goodness. Powerful on the block. You could hear that one.
Yeah, that one bounced a ways after, too.
$79-56, 3.5 exactly left to play. Springs gets it over to the left side. Driving in is Wilson. Gets it taken away now. Lions coming down on the other end. Puts a shot up, no good. All the way goes Calvin Steffes. Hops across a couple of defenders. Shoots it outside to Rodriguez. No good on the triple, and a foul call coming down low.
This one looks like Coots was down there. Looks like that one will be on Coots.
Lions just have to hold on to this lead, which won't really be that hard for the next 3 minutes. Kicks it out to Total. Hard pass down low.
Beautiful
Seeing if they can get
look
the finish.
from Total.
Wow. Found Dawson Casper down low. Tacking on 2 more. I mean, he passed with such precision and such accuracy.
A lot of pop on that one as well.
And my goodness, way past 5 o'clock, but the bank's still open for number 12. That's Lucas Babler shooting for the Ledgers. Taken back away now. Here comes Steffes. Makes the pass to Rodriguez. Lays it off, and it's good. Excuse me, that was actually Zane Wilson down low. Ledgers still down by 20. 2:10 left to go. Driving inside. Dished back out. Thought about a shot, did Keegan Kell. Instead, he'll go to the baseline. Steffes slows it down on the other end. Behind the back. Kicks it over to the corner. Back inside. Forward shot and one. Lucas Babler scored the last 5 points now for Springs. Looks to make it 6.
Back to the Ledgers, number 10, Jan from the Lions, Zettler, and Schomburg.
Looks like it'll be Babler at the line.
He will go to try to make it a 3-point play. No good on his shot. And rebounded by the Lions. Under 2 minutes left to go. Driving in, foul, and one on the other side. Maddox Bodden drives in, gets the call.
It's an aggressive drive there to attack the basket like that, but it ended up paying off for him.
Want to make sure we thank all of you for tuning in tonight on this production from Radio Plus in cooperation with Jeff's live streams. Really appreciate all of you out there. Wouldn't be able to do it without your guys' support. So thanks for tuning in. Make sure to leave something down in that YouTube comment section. Bodden good on the 3-point play. 84-63. Lomira continuing to put up some numbers. Drive inside from Wilson. Nice little floater after the turnaround. Bodden down the right wing, hesitates, drives inside, down to the baseline. Gets it over to Total, left side 3, no good, too far. Shooting it the other way, nearly out of the hands of Wilson, able to regain. Gets it back up to Rodriguez now. Over to the middle for Steffes. He drives down, spins around, goes up top, fouled. Couldn't get the shot to fall afterwards, though.
Again, good drives by these guys, especially late in this game.
Steffes will shoot 2 here. Just a minute left on that clock. Looks like Sergio Rodriguez is getting ready to check in for the Ledgers, his first time tonight. Steffes no good on the first. And Sergio will come in now. Replaces what I would presume to be his brother. Let us know down there if you're watching. Steffes no good on either. Lions with the rebound. 3-point shot outside, no good. Down low, Steffes grabs it. Tiptoeing the line, and now he'll come up for the Ledgers. Under 50 seconds left to play. Driving inside through some contact, and another player sent to the line late here. That's Lucas Babler.
Hard to the final whistle. I love it. I always respect when teams do that. I think it's a lost art.
Yeah, no slowing up from either side in this last minute. Babler good on the first. It'll be 45 seconds left on the clock after this free throw. Lomira with a dominant victory over Springs. But at this point, they're just playing for pride. No pun intended. Because they're the Lion pride.
Yeah.
I was hoping somebody got it.
Yeah, definitely
Good,
did.
good.
Definitely did.
Glad. Dominic and I make jokes about that. I think every time we're here, we find a way to slip it in. Total down low, gets a foul call and one. Kincaid total. I mean, whistle after whistle after whistle here in these last couple of minutes.
One of the bigger crowd pops tonight.
For
very,
sure.
very, very cool stuff for Kincaid total.
Yeah, definitely one of those players who comes off the bench in games like this, but been relatively playing well tonight for the Lions.
Played very well.
Yeah, 3 points at least on that play alone for total. I mean, we talked about his beautiful pass down low before. He shot it in there like a
cannon.
Yeah, exactly. Springs coming back the other way. There's Calvin Steffes. Takes a jumper just outside of the paint. No good. Rebounded by Yanni. Puts it back for 2. About 16 seconds left to go. See if the Lions push it back down or just hold the ball. They will look for a shot down low. No good. Tries to shoot it back the other way. 2-1, and that's the ball game. 87-68 is your final from the Lions Den. The Lomira Lions take down the St. Mary Springs Academy Ledgers, 87-68. We'll step aside, run a few ads, and when we come back, a very brief post-game show.
For over a century, Municipal Well and Pump has helped communities and industries keep water running with expert well drilling, pump installation, and dependable maintenance. Our experienced team is committed to quality workmanship and getting the job done right the first time. When reliable water matters most, trust the name built on honesty, integrity, and experience. Municipal Well and Pump, delivering water you can depend on.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pinot. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot, build better for future generations.
PT Tire and Service has been at 301 East Clark Street in Brandon for over 20 years. The owners, Tony and Pam Sauer, are dedicated to their community and their customers. They serve the auto repair, tire, and wheel needs of customers in Brandon and the rest of central Wisconsin. We're on call 24/7 for roadside assistance and on the farm service for customers. For auto repairs, tires, and wheels, come see us in person or request a quote online. PT Tire and Service, you make the call and leave the rest to us. Call 920-346-TIRE.
Let me get you in this used car. There's a bunch of...
Yeah, that's what it feels like at most used car dealerships. Pushy sales tactics, pressure, and no peace of mind.
Schaefer Auto makes buying a car simple and safe with every vehicle inspected, backed by warranty options, and easy financing that fits your budget so you can get approved online and drive home with confidence. Schaefer Auto, no tackles, no pressure, just the right car for you.
This winter, make your home the coziest place in town with Surefire heating and air conditioning.
Welcome back to the post-game show here on Radio Plus in cooperation with Jeff's live streams. Killer tonight for the Lions as they take down their conference foe, the St. Mary Springs Academy Ledgers, 87-68. Gage, final thoughts? How you felt about this game?
Well, something I was pretty fired up about was that my differentials aligned, so that was pretty cool. The numbers aligned on this one, but the Lions played phenomenally. I think a lot of it boiled down to hustle tonight. They hustled all night from first whistle to the last one, from tip to the last whistle, and you can't really ask anything more out of your team than that. Coach Nick Kohler probably very, very excited about the hustle from his team tonight.
That's exactly right. The Lions now move to 5-0 on the year as the Springs dropped to 2-4, but more importantly for Lomira, now 4-0 in conference play. We know the Flyway is a very bloodbath type conference, but when you're 4-0 to start the season, you're feeling good. And another fantastic win for them here, a dominant win. And you talked about it. I mean, the Lions just playing hard from the opening tip until that final whistle. Aggressiveness, they had precision. Okay, I think you talked about it, but I think it was a phenomenal call. 45 seconds into this game, head coach Nick Kohler of the Lions calls a timeout. He doesn't like how his team is playing, and he gets them back in, tells them to dial it in, and ever since that point, 45 seconds into this game, I think Lomira had it won.
I would totally agree with you on that. I think that's the power of a good timeout. Just circle, highlighted, and underlined.
As far as the game for the Ledgers went, had a very good second half offensively. They were able to put shots up and score. Problem was their defense just couldn't hold down the mighty Lions, who just kept on scoring with them. Overall, a good game for both these teams, though. Springs definitely has some things to work on, but a couple of things to keep their head up on. Some things to walk away with, saying, all right, we did this good. What do we have to improve on moving into the next couple of games here? And for the Lions, they just got to keep on doing what they've been doing. Gage, anything else you want to add?
No, absolutely. I think you covered it.
Awesome. Well, as we like to do here at Jeff's live streams, end in a prayer. So if you would, please join us. Dear Lord, we want to thank you for another amazing day, getting to do what we love to do. Covering these high school athletics has been so crucial to what we get to do, and we are so thankful for it. We also want to thank you for allowing the boys down there to play a fantastic game of basketball tonight. I'm sure they love playing it, whether it's win, loss, or draw. They just have fun, and that's exactly what we ask for. We also want to thank you for no major injuries, a couple of bumps, bruises, and scrapes, as to be expected, but nothing major out there tonight. And one final ask, we want to make sure that everybody here tonight gets home safely. All the parents, the players, the fans, the coaches. Heard the roads are slick, so as long as they can get home safely and get to their next contest, all right, we will be good. In your name we pray, amen. Thank you so much for joining in with me tonight. Gage Runty with me, thank you so much. It's been a pleasure. Fantastic having you up here.
Yeah, absolutely. Going to get after it again on Friday in Oakfield.
That's exactly right. I've been Makai Ackerman. Like I said, Gage Runty was on color tonight. We want to thank you so much, and we cannot wait to see you at a court or rink near us. Good night.
Radio Plus Sports and Jeff's live streams would like to thank our sponsors.
Hoekstra's Greenhouse, Katie's Log Cabin, Generations Lanes, and Angling Only. PT Tire and Service, Pino Construction, Verhaeg's Furniture, Schaefer Auto, AirTech, Coal Oil and Propane, Lit Services, Pioneer K, Lidkey Lumber, Hoffs of Brownsville, Municipal Well and Pump, All Phase Heating, Cooling Geo, Back in Action, Brock Fleischer, Homestead Realty, Ergo Bank Lomira, Maxwell Plumbing, Metalcraft of Mayville, Michaels Corporation, Quest Interiors, Schroffnagel Implement, Skyline Roofing, Surefire Heating and Cooling, Westfall Printing and Graphics, Bristol Morgan Bank, Marshview Veterinary Clinic, Leroy Meats, Mayville Savings Bank, Bernard Plumbing, Keller Buildings.